upload vlog, not upload vlog. On my way out of town for work. About a 2-hour, 15-minute drive south of Atlanta. Christmas party meetings, etc. So I miss you guys. We really haven't been able to upload and vlog and things like we thought we were going to. We thought we were going to do Vlogmas. We may, because we have some videos we can put up to try to catch up. But it's just been crazy. For those of you who don't know, if you do subscribe to China's beauty channel, you would know she, did her story time on quitting her job. So definitely check that out, Miss Dazzling Diva, if you haven't seen it. But what most of you don't know is I also quit my job. Was working for the same company for about 2 years. They were the position I moved to Atlanta for. And when I started with that company, I can tell you who I worked for. I worked for Sprint. I wasn't in sales or anything like that. I was in their BWTS department. So we handled a lot of the big business accounts, the tech support for that. A lot of the networks, like when you go to the airports and things like that, the in-building solutions, a bunch of other stuff, not gonna care to name. But it was pretty cool when I first started working for them. There was a lot of room for opportunity. I kind of came in and made my mark. I've been in the communications industry, IT field for about 10 years now. So it was a decent position. Wasn't the money I was used to making, but I mean, it was decent money. Then a lot of things changed. We got new managers, new manager of the department. Kind of the power shift changed it from our direct bosses having the power to it all being on a manager. They laid off a bunch of people, downsized, so it kind of limited where the opportunities were. And it just wasn't like when I first got there, and probably for about the first year and a half, I was Team Sprint. Like, let's go, let's get it. And just some things I just wasn't happy with. The opportunity for growth for me is a big thing because I don't like to feel stagnant. So it was kind of, just my time to go. And I had looked for positions and, hadn't gotten one. And then when China made the move to the position she moved, I'm like, okay, well, I can stay because I worked from home. I probably went into the physical office once every 5 months. So I kind of come and go as I please. So it was a situation where at first I was very comfortable. And then, I'm not the most religious person, but they say when, it's time for you to make a move, God is going to make you extremely uncomfortable. And let's just say that he did. And I had looked for positions, but nobody was offering the type of money I wanted, the type of position I wanted, crazy hours. And the seniority I had, I was number 2. So I could work whatever shifts I wanted. And then I got a call from a company who I'm not going to name. But it's in the nonprofit sector. And, there were a lot of phone calls I got where people would literally start talking about the position. I just like, no, but it's not for me. And I wouldn't even listen to what they said. And my wife would say, babe, you're not even listening to what they said. It just didn't feel right. I said, it just didn't feel right to me. Luckily, when I did get the call from the company I work for now, I kind of listened to what the guy said. I said, and at first, it's normally the type of phone call I would have hung up on because I hadn't applied for the position. And he kind of calls me and says, I ran across your resume. We're looking for an infrastructure engineer. And I think you'd be a good fit, but go on and apply. So I said, you know what? It's not going to hurt. I applied and landed my dream job. Great hours. It kind of takes all of the things I've learned, being a field engineer and actually working in the field and laying excuse my GPS, but laying fiber optic cables and building servers and repairing, servers and computers, and the communications portion I know, and the telecommunications portion I know, audio visual, kind of took all of that and put it together for me. Great hours, but it is in the nonprofit sector, like I stated earlier. I have had a couple of requests from friends that know I made the change and things like that, to kind of do a video based on the difference between the for-profit sector and the non-profit sector, which I will do after this. But like I said, I'm just taking a quick little ride, just down and up today, down, be there for a couple of hours, and then come back to Atlanta. Luckily, I got to drive my own car because I did not want to put that 300 miles on my car, but company car, so kind of get there, just move and just enjoy the open road. I hope everybody is happy and prepared for the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you enjoy it. And even if you don't celebrate the holidays, I know there are some religions out there, Jehovah's Witness, etc., that don't celebrate the holidays. But I feel like when it comes to the end of the year, I kind of tell people, you always hear that new year, new me. And I think it's a little cliche, but I mean, it does serve a good purpose. When the end of the year is coming up, you kind of get a fresh, it's like, I tell people, it's like wiping the slate clean.
Hazard reported ahead.
Go into the new year with a new mindset. Not necessarily new year, new me, but just go into a new mindset. Like, really take the time to think over these next couple of weeks what you want to do with yourself, where you want to be, what you want to accomplish, and do it. Like I try to tell everybody, especially with like changing your job, because for me, I was so uncomfortable. I gave my 2 weeks notice, and I probably made it through a week of my 2 weeks notice. I said, you know what, I'm just going to take this time to get my mindset for this position. And like I tell people all the time, prayer's good. If you pray about something, but if you're not putting any action behind your prayer or action behind what you're putting out in the universe, nothing's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? Whether, you say, you know what, I want to be the best ballerina in the world. If you ain't out there taking ballet classes and working on your point and strengthening them ankles, baby, nothing's gonna happen. Like, what you just gonna wake up, poof, I'm a ballerina. So definitely put some action to your move. Definitely plan, kind of just sit down, and you don't even gotta plan out, but just kind of envision within yourself, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to accomplish, this is what I want to be. And if you're happy where you are, that's good. But I feel like there's always opportunity for growth. So that's definitely my message for the new year. I hope everybody had a blessed and prosperous 2016. I hope everybody has a extremely amazing 2017. And just remember, whatever you're going through, it may be bad to you, but there's always somebody going out there worse. And make sure you surround yourself with positive people. People that are doing, what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, or trying to accomplish the same things that you want to accomplish. So that's really it for my point and shoot. Y'all better not talk about me in the next video, because I'm going to have the same outfit, because I am going to do the difference from going from a for-profit to a non-profit, for those out there who just want to know the difference or may have never thought of going into the non-profit sector, because I never did. I'm IT, I need to work for these big businesses, that's where the big bucks are going to come from. But it was definitely a shocker, to see what opportunities are out there in the nonprofit sector. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. New year, if you have any new videos you want us to do or any questions you may have, feel free to leave them in the comments. Email us at thechinatearoom@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, The China Tea Room. If you want to follow us on Instagram, my Instagram is Kicks, Kickz, and Souls, SOELSOLEZ. Let me double check that, because I think it's Kicks and Souls. Kicks and Souls, KICKZANDSOLEZ. I may be wrong, but I'll double check, because I don't, for Snapchat. If you want to follow China on Snapchat, Miss Dazzling Diva, I do know that. And then Instagram, the China Tea Room. And if you go on there, you can see our, what our opposite pages are. But definitely thank you guys for sticking with us. Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the old subscribers, A1 day ones. Just have a good day. See ya.